It's like 12:15, but it's still too early. Smile.
About
feel that.
9:30 p.m. and it's still too early.
I've been wanting to sleep for like 5 days, bro.
It's about 10 p.m. and it's still.
It's about 7 p.m. and it's
And it's about midnight and it's still early. It's
Well,
always
it
time
feels
zone
early.
reveal.
it's
considering
always
we've
too
been-
early.
We've been staying up till like 3 a.m. to watch Worlds.
Yeah, happy worlds, everyone!
Hello,
this is
Ash
crazy.
and my fellow Australians.
I hope Rinya's son didn't win. Because this is going
Well-
to come out on Monday.
Oh, true. So we're recording in the middle of Worlds.
It is
Day
about-
2 just happened.
Yeah.
Day 3 is about to happen. And we're recording,
Well, hold
before Monday. True. Oh, this sucks actually, because now we don't get to see what wins.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
We'll talk
Well,
about it next
good,
episode.
good, because we'll talk about Worlds of like what is happening during it, and then next week we'll talk about what won Worlds. And that's
Yeah.
cool.
True.
We should also introduce Dater's here again. Yahoo!
Aloha.
Hello,
Hey, everyone.
Khatru.
I've never been on this podcast.
Never, not at all. Who
Never.
are you? Who are you?
are
Explain
you?
yourself to the people.
I am. No, I was dead ass about to say the best Fortnite player in the world.
Yo, no, he is.
I was playing
Don't,
Fortnite.
don't let him be
Why?
humble. He
I
is.
may or may not have been playing Fortnite before this. I decided to just try it, and I
Mhm.
just won my second match.
Let's
So it
go.
was- I'm kind of goated. 11 kills, cranking 90s with the. I haven't used the Kamehameha.
You want to play Fortnite after this?
Yes.
I'm there. All right. Regardless, though, hello, Khatru. That's your
Hello.
introduction. You fumbled the bag. You're just now the best Fortnite player now.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fine. It's fine. That's
They'll
no problem.
remember me from the time I never was on here, but
Yeah, of course.
Dude, this is like a continuation of the last episode where Mockers is like, "You want to play Apex Legends?"
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck? I love Apex.
We ended
Crazy.
the episode and he wanted to play Apex.
And we had to record
Shit.
content. No Mockers. We have to go
Content.
back to the.
Hey,
We have to go to
Marcus,
paper
I
mill.
know you're watching this.
We
I know
have-
you're watching this. Let's play Apex.
We
Ping him
ha-
right
we-
now.
We eventually just need to get an episode where Khatru is in the Cold War.
yeah, I know, literally.
Yeah.
Because every time Khatru has like been on an episode, it's been like a replacement for Mockers.
The 2 times.
I'll call him a replacement.
I see my worth. I see
No.
my worth.
No.
No, well, you're here for a different reason than replacement. What the fuck, Brady? You're
Yeah,
here
it's
because
just-
you have a fresh opinion on VGC going into. Was this really your first Worlds that you've watched, like, live?
I think so. Yeah, I've seen like some ICs and stuff,
Yeah, but
but yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen Worlds.
yeah.
'Cause
You're
it's
watching
been
Worlds
3
like I watch
years.
a. Yeah, you're watching Worlds like I watch a Smash tournament, which is like
Yeah,
I'm not
well.
I'm not too deep in the sauce, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how are we feeling about the sauce? I think Dialga's awesome. That's my hot
I
take.
think Sash and Cineroar is fucking stupid, and
That's insane! Why have we seen like 5 of them on stream so far? It's
Dude, okay.
crazy.
I have counted in the one day that I was actually like really watching. I've counted 2 Sash Insins and 2 Balloon Insins.
the balloon's the
Not
funniest
a
one to
fucking
me.
berry in sight.
Yeah.
What's a
I mean,
sugarberry, dude?
There's been a couple Shukas, but like I think we've seen no large amount of any one item.
yeah.
I think it's been
which
a mixed
is
bag of like
crazy.
there's been a Choppleberry that we've seen on
Yeah.
on stream. There's been this is the coolest part about Worlds to me as like a newer VGC player. Considering this is the first Worlds that I've like played during the circuit of
Mhm.
the amount of like innovation and like it feels like last minute tech that's being dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, right? Where it's like there's a general conception of like what an Incineroar is, right? Dude's running Shuka, dude's running Safety Goggles, dude's running Citrus Berry. You could run
Mhm.
any number of those, right? Shuka Berry, okay. It's to make ground moves less strong versus it. You know what you could do that's also like that? Air balloon. So it's like, wow, that's interesting, right? Like
Mhm.
What's up with all of the last-minute super changes to Pokemon?
Yeah, I mean,
It makes sense, but it's weird.
It feels like it's
It's like-
been longer since the last regional. Like, the gap between regional to regional and then whatever the last regional was to Worlds feels like a long gap. So I feel like we haven't gotten, like, a official, like, state of the meta tournament like this. And also, it's a lot of normal, like, not normal, but, popular teams and popular comps with either one or two Pokemon changed, or there's some crazy move on it. Like, bulky Zard with screens and then weakness policy,
With the
so it can live
weakness
hits.
yeah.
It can live hits and do the damage at the same time, which is insane, but it works. This feels like people realizing Crit Kiss was a real Pokemon, but like times 20. There's like so much stuff I've seen that's like, huh? Where did what?
And that's the other thing. Like everything has been max HP. Like
Yeah.
on the streams when they'll show like you know, the perspective of like the third person.
You can see the HP bars and the numbers.
Yeah, the spectator mode. It's like seeing the HP bars. I've been looking at like, I could probably figure out how much speed this Pokemon has if I look at how much HP it has. Oh my god, they're 252 HP on all of their guys. What is going on?
So much bulk. I mean, it
Think
makes sense with all of the crazy offense that you can do, but I don't know. I'm gonna bring it up again. I love me a stat ball, even though I don't like Lunala. Seeing Palkia and Dialga go crazy, at least day one. I haven't seen all of day two's games, but day one, seeing multiple Palkia and Dialgas go insane, it just makes me happy.
Yeah,
Because those teams are like, they're known, but every time I see them, they're played differently. There's always some weird tech. Like Rinya's Sun, the big adaptation so far has been Sash and Cineroar and weakness policy Charizard. That's like the thing that I've seen change the most. But every time I've seen a Dialga or a Palkia team, or I guess I've seen two Dialga teams, they've been so like different in how they've been run, and I really like that.
Yeah,
I love the variety.
Big gunning for like Shoma's team. If he kept, I've not seen if he kept what he ran day 1 and day 2. But if he did, the whole like triple steel type core of Ferrothorn Dialgazation with like Lando and I forget what the 6th was, but that concept to me, that's exactly what I was looking for going into Worlds, which was like, okay, who's gonna just like, instead of like accepting the whole rock paper scissors thing that is a restricted format, who's gonna be like, nah, fuck that, I'm not playing. I'm playing gun. Bro, Shoma brought gun. Shoma brought gun, bro.
Now I think it still sort of lies in the rock paper scissors of it, because that definitely still exists. I think you're coping because you don't want the game to not be rock paper scissors, because it is still. But I do like the core because it's like something different. It isn't fucking hyper offense random bullshit. It's like, I mean, it's not as hyper offensive as the others, but like there is like, it's cool. It's like this whole like core of like Quake spam with like Dialga and flying types and Ferrothorn on the team as well. It's like something that sort of, I feel like I've seen it like before, but like it's only really seen like a big showing like at Worlds, because we've seen a few teams like that. Like I think it's Hamster Mania was running a similar team with Gyarados.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Gyarados. Dude, Michael was right. Serious.
I did tweet about this on the podcast account. I was right. Gyarados did go stupid. Gyarados did go crazy.
But
no idea if he top cut or not though. Let me look at who top cut.
Yeah, is top cut out?
I don't know.
Should
top
be.
cut.
Wait, wouldn't this upcoming day in like 3 hours for me,
day in a few hours is gonna be
that's
gonna be top
cut, right?
That's gonna be top cut, and then top 32. It's gonna be both, and then the last day is all of the finals for all of the games are streamed on the same screen, on the same live stream, so no one has to miss anything.
So we'll get like Pokken TCG.
Yeah, they already did Pokken finals, which makes me sad.
Cringe. What the fuck?
They did it today instead of with all of the other games, which really makes me sad. Cause come on, man, you can't throw out Pokken like that. I'm gonna miss it so much.
Wait, is this last year?
Mm-hmm.
So
They're taking it out of the VGC circuit, or just play Pokemon circuit.
the Dialga player with Gyarados, Hamster Mania got top cut. He went 6-1. Rinya of Rinya Sun fame got top cut.
If he don't win the whole freaking tournament, I'm gonna be sad.
Eric Rios,
He deserves it.
Paul Chua, James Beck got top cut.
Ooh,
That one's
let's
a cool
go.
one.
Jared got top cut. Brady Smith. I think that there are a bunch of other shout outs to Australia, Megan Rattle.
Woo! I believe in Australia. I always pop off when it's someone not from America or Japan winning or getting high up.
It's like, it's weird because they had to face another Australian to get into top cut. So it's like,
oh no,
That sucks.
It's always like the interstate like match like face-offs, like you get to semis and it's like the same people
Pick your
in the same
Australian.
state. It's like team kill, yeah.
Yeah.
No. But yeah,
no.
Guy could win like the Dialga, Landorus, Ferrothorn with other flying types.
Shoma?
Guy. No, not Shoma.
Shoma cut?
Shoma did not cut.
Oh, okay.
From
Hamstermania did, right? That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Hamstermania, the other guy who's running that.
Okay. That's David Kutesh, right? Is that his name, or is that a different guy?
Yeah, David Kutesh.
Alright. I'm gunning for weird shit like that team-wise, but as in terms of like storyline-wise, I do want Rinya Sun to win Worlds. I've come around.
He got a whole archetype named after himself. Like before,
Literally.
all of the archetypes have always been based on type or Pokemon, like the first like chalk, But we got Rinya Sun. Like everyone knows what it is.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah. It's insane because he just broke. Everyone's thought he broke the format, and honestly, I think he did because it's still performing well, even though everybody knows exactly what the team does and knows how to adjust it. I think the techs, like the Incense item being not a berry, or the weakness policy bulky Zard with like a maxation or max other Pokemon, I always think that it's funny when you see a Pokemon that you expect to be bulky be like max speed, max attack, and then the non-bulky ones are now bulky. Like, that's the easiest way, I think, for you to be able to take a common team and flip it. And I really love that, because it's all of your prep does not matter.
Yeah, none of your calcs matter anymore. And the funniest thing, too, is that, like, at the beginning of the season, we saw that same concept with Rinya Sun, right? From tournament to tournament towards the beginning of the circuit, it was like, okay, people are running Rinya Sun. Cool, this is a good team, right? Next tournament, okay, Rinya Sun's back. Oh, cool, the Charizard's ancient power to beat other Charizards. That's really cool. Yep. Let's look at some other teams. Okay, cool. Let's look at Rinya Sun again. How are you doing? What the fuck happened to the Charizard? It's weakness policy. It's max bulk. It's running like 4 moves. It's like, it's so weird.
It went from Life Orb to Resist Berry to Life Orb again to weakness policy.
Yeah, max
honestly,
HP weakness policy. It's so funny. Like,
it's kind of genius because you get the bulk, so you're living hits, but so you sacrifice some offensive stats, but you get them back with super effective moves because everyone's expecting to OHKO you anyway. And so you lean into that because they're just gonna, think that you're gonna be dealt with, and it's nope.
I done seen a Kyogre outspeed a Charizard this weekend. That's crazy to me.
Oh my god! Wait, what was that?
That's crazy.
The instant.
I saw fucking instant outspeeding a Lecky, bro.
That's also super weird.
That was insane. Going back to the whole bulky Pokemon is now speedy and speedy Pokemon is now bulky. That is exactly what that situation was. It lined up perfectly for an Incin to outspeed a Lecky in Tailwind. It's so strange.
Which is like, okay, cool, Tailwind, that's the move that makes you outspeed a Lecky usually, right? Mm-hmm. On Pokemon with a speed above, 150 or something, right? Like, that's not usually a thing for slower Pokemon like Incineroar. So that must mean it's, 1, not max speed a Lecky, which is already weird. 2, it's max speed Incineroar. What the
fuck? Max speed, max attack, maxed Incineroar, Dynamax it. Give it close combat.
Real ones know the Scarf Incin.
No, that's a
Not the
you thing.
scarf
That's
it
definitely
says.
just a you thing.
No, I'm just crackhead. Blaze, scarf, ensign.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna knock yourself into blaze range using flare blitz recoil, and then your choice scarf, and then you get a stronger flare blitz.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
you were
I'm
the
saying.
same guy that was shitting on focus sessions, in by the way, same guy.
I wasn't shitting on it. I just think it's weird.
It is weird, but it makes sense. I feel like.
Yeah.
I fought it
Yeah,
in
as soon
tournament.
as-
If you're running a
It's-
fast guy, like nerd
It's like the
HP,
cot. Mhm. It's the cot dilemma. It's gonna die. Might as well guarantee it lives 2 hits, and then you can do other shenanigans.
It's
know?
guaranteed parting shot on lead too, which is really
Yeah,
cool. Like,
yeah.
it forces you to double attack it.
Man, it's just insane. I love what I've been seeing so far, and it's just getting me excited because I have a couple friends who are like there at Worlds, and they're sending me pictures,
Same.
and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I like the tournament experience. As much as Pokemon seems to not like VGC, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. By the way, anyway.
What do you mean?
They set up everything very nice, and the whole tournament experience is very cool. But yeah,
What do you mean by Pokemon doesn't like
there
VGC? I mean,
there are a
we've been on that,
handful
but, like,
of regional. We've been like they yeah, but there's a handful of regionals that have every other game except for VGC. They have
Oh,
VGC,
you're talking about
they have
you're talking
Go,
about how
and they have Unite, but they have no VGC.
you're talking about the 2023 circuit
Yeah,
that starts
yeah.
in January, not November.
Yeah, which is strange, but you know what? We're gonna entertain ourselves with Series 13 for a bit. So
Yeah.
I will say
think-
that there's
plus,
not
I'll take the extra
exclusive
prep in
negative to
Scarlet
that.
and Violet. I'll take the extra prep for Scarlet and Violet.
I
Yeah.
don't know. That's like a. Oh, they don't like VGC, or more of a trying to give other games like
Well, the thing
more
is that they.
opportunity.
Well,
to shine? I don't know.
I don't.
I
I
guess
don't
that
think
doesn't really
Opportunity.
change anything, but
Go and Unite don't need more opportunities. They're already, I think. I'm actually
True.
curious about the registration
I-
numbers for like which game is. I know TCG is gonna still be the highest, but I wonder how like Go and Unite compare to VGC.
I hope we don't come in fourth. That'd be pretty bad. that would kind of suck.
I feel like we might honestly.
Nah.
And it sucks because Sword and Shield, like the stars aligned to be such like a good, more. It was easier to make teams. You had rentals. The ladder was different, which was, but it was
It
better
was
for
catered to us.
beginners.
It was
you
catered
know,
to us.
It was catered to VGC players, and it was a lot easier to get into it. And then COVID hit, and then everything went down the drain. Like I remember our local scene going from maybe max 25 every other weekend for when we had our locals to 50, 60, 70 people
Sword
showing
Shield
up.
blew up the scene.
Sword and
Like,
Shield
if-
blew up the scene, and then COVID killed it. So I really hope that we don't go backwards with Scarlet and Violet, because if tournament availability gets lower, then fewer people will want to get into it, and, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, to me, I think I don't know if the availability necessarily went down by losing a couple months,
Mm.
because I think really what matters is if locals come back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
think
because we only have
that's a
the
good
regional
point.
schedule. We don't know if locals are going to be allowed in
Mhm.
2023. Because if they are allowed in 2023, I'm more okay with like locals only coming back in January than I am like playing Sword Shield locals in Series 13
Yeah,
for 3 months
yeah.
to get CP. I don't want that. I don't want that
I
at
agree.
all.
I agree completely. That's a little. Ooh. I
Yeah.
remember that's my Twitter bio. When the first time I ever cut top cut, ugh, Jesus Christ, first time I top cut a tournament was a tournament of 7 people, and it was Ultra Series in 2020.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause,
I'll
like,
take it.
As cool as it would be to play like a post-Worlds format, I don't really want to play more Sword and Shield when it's already been dragged on for a
Yeah.
long time. You know
If
what I mean?
Scarlet,
Like,
if
I
Scarlet
love the
Violet
game,
exists,
right?
I'm gonna want to go into that.
Yeah, like I love this game, don't get me wrong, but like we had to invent a couple formats that didn't previously exist because we had a lot of time to kill. I don't need to do that again.
Yeah, rip BDSP, crying about it. Never forget.
That'd be really funny if like the in-between format was a BDSP format.
Please,
yeah, we're
just
just
give
gonna-
us something.
We're just gonna make you play a completely different video game. We gotta
for 3 months.
Yeah.
for 3 whole months.
Yeah. I think
Oh.
what will be fun is doing those challenges of catch shit in Arceus and then send it to a different game and make a team out of it. I feel like that's going to be a lot more fun with Scarlet and Violet because I've heard
It'll be like a hub game.
some people are thinking that the size differences like alpha Pokemon are still going to be a thing in Scarlet and Violet. So it'd be really cool to be able to transfer those up and like use. It's going to feel like using a totem Pokemon again. You just got your big ass Araquanid
Your
on the
big guy.
field.
Yeah.
I miss my big guys. I miss Totem Araquanid being better than normal Araquanid because it's heavier. I miss shit like that.
I miss Dynamax already.
It is World's Weekend. We are watching Dynamax every night.
Dude,
TBH.
Dynamax dies 1 day from now. That's
Nah.
really funny.
We're gonna play
Yeah.
Series 13. Everyone's
No,
gonna be
I'm
playing
not.
Series 13. I am.
I'm not. No, I'm going back to singles, motherfucker. No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, me and Khatru going to top 50 singles, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, y'all spend a weekend climbing the ladder. I'll be your cheerleader because I don't know anything about singles.
Come on, Ash.
So you
I picked up on it pretty
Stealth
quick.
Rock.
No.
you click Stealth Rock? Bikes? Daring today, I know.
I'm just gonna be sad because
Taunt their Stealth Rock guy?
I'm thinking about that picture of Landorus and Tornadus having a conversation. They both turn on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking
To Tapu
Stealth
Lele.
Rocks.
Goodbye, my brother.
Defog, U-turn.
And then
Land-
Tapu Lele and Finny show up.
Sup,
hello,
bitch?
sister.
Sup, bitch?
Sup,
I like
bitch.
the like demon version of that, which is the Tornadus goes, "Hello, brother," and the Landorus explodes, and then they're both dead, and then it's Finny and
What?
Lele. They're like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah. That's the best version. I'll pick up singles when a silly guy that I like is good in singles. Oh wait, Melmetal's
surely
in
that
OU.
happens.
Melmetal's
Yeah.
in OU. Never mind.
Melmetal's broken.
Yeah, Melmetal's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, never mind. Melmetal is also going to be in Sword and Shield for a bit. Smile. I need to watch your video, Brady. I'm very excited to watch it.
Yes, I
in
uploaded a
that
video. I'm content creator again.
Yeah.
Smile.
Woo!
I'm very
me too,
hyped
I
for you.
suppose.
Yeah.
My
I hope it's not a forced thing, but like you're getting back into the groove kind of thing.
Yeah, I've got like the only thing stopping me from like creating a video was that I wanted to get a Series 13 video out. I have like footage of Series 12 stuff, and I still have footage from like the Magic Up jump video, like tournament, like happened a month ago.
Oh my god, yeah. That one was
So-
fun.
So I've got stuff that I can put out. I probably want to team build a little bit for Series 13, but
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
I'm down to
Pretty
build,
cool.
by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
I will say, as much as I was saying, Sword and Shield dies for me after this weekend, Series 13 does look really fun.
Yes.
Well, you were
Like,
saying
I
that
played a little bit. I played a little bit of it with Brady, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna play.
That's
One of
dubs.
us. That's what's
I
great
just-
about it also. I feel like because there's no tournaments behind it, it feels like I'm not gonna stress about my ranking or how good
Yeah.
I'm doing in it.
It's more of a
'Cause
for fun.
It's for
you can
fun.
still keep it
It's-
competitive, but also
yeah.
keep it fun.
It is literally the fuck around and find out format. They said screw it, you can use all legendaries.
Okay, you know what? You want Zacian, Kyogre, Calyrex on a team? Go for it.
Go for it. Throw your Veltal on there, fuck it.
Throw your Veltal on there. Splashable into most things.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Oh, I said this last night, actually. I said this last night, but I was like, me, the Yveltal Groudon player, struggling versus everything. Oh, wait a minute. I can put a Zacian on
I get a free dog? Hi!
Oh my god.
I'm
It's gonna be.
excited.
It's gonna be.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Even if it ends up just being, Kyogre, Calyrex, Zacian, Magearna spam, like, I'm not gonna care. I get to use Melmetal on ladder. Like, I trained that baby up. I grinded for it in Pokemon Go after school. I got it into my video game. I hunted for the shiny one. I EV trained it. And now he has a very cool vest to wear. And he's awesome.
Assault vest?
I
Yes.
didn't. I didn't.
I know you did.
This guy took mine.
I took Michael's and called it radishes.
Why did you? Oh, not the radishes!
Because
No!
everybody knows a radish is a type of nut.
No!
It's
Please.
a meat. It's a type of nut.
I
That
don't
video
understand
drives me
clickable
fucking
videos.
insane. I don't know why it just does. It feels like I'm having a stroke. That's
Yeah.
what that video does to me.
That's why it's so fucking
Brady-
funny.
Brady sent me that the second I woke up from a nap, and I was like, "Bro, if I watched this at any other time, I would have had brain damage." Like the fact that it was just from when I woke up, I was like, "Yeah, this is the perfect time to watch this."
Yeah, next time you get high, you should watch it. That'll be
So,
great.
Clickhole is a
Right
channel
now.
run by The Onion, I think. It's the same people
Yeah.
who do The Onion. They do like parody videos on doing interviews with people that like have gone through like stuff. And it's like really weird shit. Like this specific video was it's like harrowing. We talked to people about the first time they had no radishes. Or like another good one is that people talk about the time they figured out the joke of Bart Simpson, and in parentheses rude. And the entire video, every time they say the joke of Bart Simpson, they say rude afterwards. It's like
I love
and
bits like that, just adding words to other words that aren't supposed to be there. Like referring to Sans Undertale as Sans Undertale.
I would
Parentheses derogatory.
I would implore that you watch some funny clickhole videos. They are a major part of my humor.
The radishes one just drives me insane.
Radishes. There was one about finding a laundry basket in your garage, and like that helped you, and that proved the existence of God or something. That's also a very good one.
It'd be like
Sounds
that.
about right.
Sorry?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, check that out. It's pretty awesome.
Why do you disgrace the male metal like this?
Cause he's a type of nut.
I better be able to re-nickname that shit. I don't know how nicknaming works in Pokemon. I can't? Okay.
What? Yes, you can.
I get to rename it once.
I'm pretty sure if you trade it back to the original owner, they should be able to rename it.
Yeah, you can rename anything at any time.
You
Well,
could
no,
use this
well-
funny thing called PK Hex.
Edit
no,
your save
don't
file.
tarnish my boy. I walked for that guy.
Wait,
I
I'm
walked a lot for that guy.
No, just to change his nickname, not to do anything else.
Yo, how funny would it be if we like all off in the future become Pokemon Go players?
That'd be insane. Dude, that's what I was saying. Like, I was like, what the fuck is there behind Pokemon Go? And then, I don't remember who said it to me, but they're like, you should just enter Pokemon Go, win the World Championships, and say, this game's stupid, and then walk off the stage.
That'd be hype.
I don't, like, I feel like I should learn about it, because I feel bad sometimes for clowning on it all the time of, oh, I'm gonna play competitive Cookie Clicker. Like, I
Like,
don't
I
know
think it
anything
would be-
about it.
I think it could be really, really cool if Pokemon Go ran the day before VGC, TCG, and
Yeah,
Unite.
it
Because then
used
it's
to.
like, I could enter that and play VGC.
That's
That would be
true.
kind of cool.
That's true. That'd be
That,
fun.
and it's also like a very it doesn't seem like it should be a main event.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Well,
fucking
No, that makes sense.
They
makes
made
sense.
it a main
Mobile
event
game,
to
I
make
don't know.
money. It's to make money.
It's also,
Same
I mean,
reason
it,
I
Heroes
it
tournament.
is just cool to see more Pokemon titles on a big stage,
That
right?
is
Like
cool.
that is, at
Yeah.
end of the day, that's awesome.
But the gameplay. in
Rest in
Pokemon
peace,
Go-
rest in peace, Pokken.
I'm so sad
But-
they're just booting off Pokken. Like, I get it, but it's still on the Switch. Like, and I just like if it was
I don't know,
just
they
on the
got
Wii
about,
U and they didn't re-release
5
it, then I
players.
would understand. But come on, I see no
5
reason to kick it
players.
off.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Huh?
I feel bad for all 5 Pokken players,
All
but
5
What?
players, yeah.
Fucked up.
It's a very dead game. to
I
be
know
fair.
I know it is, but like, it was such a sick game and concept, and I wish that it got the Unite treatment and getting a shit ton of updates. But I feel like
That
it was
would be cool,
mostly an
yeah.
arcade game in Japan, and
Mm.
then that got a console port. But they could have, I don't know. It just feels like a lot of wasted potential.
it feels like it could be something off in the future, though. Like, everybody and their mom knows that fighting games that have like a what's the word?
Like
some love and care put into.
It's like
what is it? How do I say this? Like a community built around them that's like hype for like character reveals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because they could have made like for new characters like Smash.
Yeah, similar concept, right? Like I've seen people scream and lose their mind over like a little Bridget girl being added to Guilty Gear recently, and it's like, okay, cool.
Brisket
I
is
don't
hype.
know what that means. Brisket is hype. I don't know what that means at all, but I'm hyped to see people hype about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think a Pokemon fighting game in concept, oh my god, that could be the exact same thing, right? People get dumb hype when it's character reveals for Unite.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like they can do the same thing with a Pokemon fighting game. I just don't think Pokken was that game. You know what I mean?
Well, that happened when like Aegislash and shit came out in Decidueye.
I didn't remember
that.
that.
was like 5 years ago.
I remember that.
Yeah, the thing is that was how many years ago?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, no,
I don't know why
that-
they just
that
stopped
existed.
updating it.
Yeah, it was a thing, of course. That's just how that works with any game that has any sort of following. Everyone's gonna get hyped.
Yeah, but if they
Yeah, and I
continue
think-
to do it.
Yeah, and I think
that's
Pokken
the
never
problem.
Pokken never had a plan for like a series. You know what I mean? Like that never
Yeah.
had like a projected future. Because they did Pokken and they did Pokken DX, which is the same game, but you get all the DLC characters plus 2 more or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
That is like look at Smash and that having a scene.
Mhm.
Sure, people still play Melee. That's not really what I mean, because like in terms of like a TPCI run event for that, it would be whatever the new game is. Like think if Pokken just kept getting games, similar to how
if it kept
VGC
getting
keeps
updated.
getting seasons. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, that feels like it's something that would make sense to happen. I don't know if it would happen, because actually that is a lot of resources to be like, okay, now Pokemon fighting game team, go do that. That's
The Game Freak is
I
a
don't
small
know.
indie company. They do their best, and
Good
that's
one.
the issue. It's so small, and the Pokemon Company International is so small that it's hard for them to spread out and do multiple projects. That's why, the source material, the mainline games, are often the most disappointing thing about a new generation. The anime is often great. The trading card game, I've never heard people complain about it. I mean, it could be that people just like whining about the main series games. That's always the thing I hear.
Pokemon TCG.
Yeah.
There's some complaint in there. There's some
Is
funky
there?
complaint in there.
Oh shit! Okay, then I don't know. Then I don't know anything.
Shout outs to ADP, my favorite card ever. Just kidding. Fuck that card.
RC is the Elgin Palkia.
I have heard
Yep,
about ADP.
He knows.
I've heard about this. Yeah.
They know.
What was
Pokemon
I gonna
fans
say?
on their way to complain about the main series game. Dude, I saw fucking BDSP hate fucking almost a year after the game came out.
Yeah.
Like, the other week, and it's like, brother, nobody...
It sucks because I was talking to one of my old friends from high school the other day, and they played Diamond when they were a kid, and they said, oh, I wanted to get the remakes because my family has a Switch, but then I heard all these bad reviews about it. And the thing is that none of them are, based on anything. They just didn't add any things. They were worried about people whining about it if they changed stuff, so they made it a 1-to-1 remake of Diamond and Pearl, which would have been great for someone who hadn't played the games in forever, which is what it's made for,
Yeah,
to get
my
people
little
back
cousin,
into Pokemon.
My
then-
little 7-year-old cousin does not care that it's not Platinum 2, and you just
Yeah,
have to cope with
casual
that.
fans don't
I'm
give a
sorry,
shit.
Twitter. You
It's
just do.
It's all these hardcore people that are making it seem like it's a glitch-filled awful mess, but no.
Have you
have to-
played Diamond and Pearl? Have you played that game?
True!
Have you played that game, brother?
He's
It's
spitting!
it's so
Me and the
weird.
void.
It's so fucking nerd emoji weird shit all the fucking time on Twitter when it comes to Pokemon fans, dude. It's it's constant just I think they're the worst games in the series, and they're because it's not the same game as the one they played when they were 8, and
Yeah,
and
it's nostalgia.
And then they'll go and be like, as somebody who has 200 hours on the game, I'm gonna say that it is the worst game in the series. And it's like, damn,
Then
brother,
why'd
this
you-
game. It's like, damn, brother, I've completed the game 3 times, and I'm currently playing through every Pokemon game at the moment, and I've come to a completely different conclusion of it's better than the originals. How the fuck should that matter, you know?
Yeah,
Like-
you don't... if you don't like it, why did you play 200 hours of it? Like, I get trying to, like,
real shit. Oh my god, that's a bar.
I understand trying to play a game and you didn't really get the hype and other people were saying it's great, and so you played it and you didn't like it, but you decided to give it more chances, you know? I could see that being, like, maybe 20 hours max of chances.
Hours, yeah.
Not 200. At that point,
really
you're just
fucking
forcing
funny.
yourself to play something you know you're not going to enjoy.
Or the hidden reality is that you're a fucking weird tsundere for the game and you actually love it. And you're just like beefing on Twitter about it.
Tsundere for a game.
You like complaining about Pokemon. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? You love Pokemon.
Oh my god.
It's all for Cloud. It's literally only for Cloud, like, ever. If I feel like the only reason anybody says anything like that on social media is just because there are actual, like, dumbasses on Twitter.com who agree with that shit, and then you're just, like, farming them for Cloud. And that's the same thing with, like, I've said
People
this
on
before,
YouTube,
like, Marker, so like people on YouTube doing question of the day, is X good or not? What Pokemon do you refuse to use? And then it's like baiting these just like awful players with terrible opinions. And it's like, damn man, that's crazy.
Brady, don't you do question of the day?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
I thought you did.
I do that for the sole purpose of not having to hear your opinion, because half of the people that will reply have awful opinions, as it turns out.
I feel bad because I care about the question of the days that we give, but I feel like I definitely get what you're saying.
I love asking commenters things.
I like getting people's opinions, but I also get the idea of putting a bait question out there specifically to draw out more comments. Like, the best advice that I've ever seen, like, relative to internet things, is instead of asking a question on the internet and asking for a solution, you make a post saying that you're doing it right and then describe what you do and it's not working. You'll get more comments telling you what you did wrong than on the post of you just asking for help.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it works.
It's funny, actually, yeah.
It's like,
So that's how
no,
you get
idiot, you do it like this, right? That's
exactly.
apparently easier for people to say than, responding to a genuine question.
People like to whine.
It's
It's
strange.
funny.
Now, people like to whine. People like to watch whining too.
True.
People like to watch like a different opinion and then whine about it in their comment section.
Mm-hmm.
I know this as somebody that's been doing thumbnails for people recently. Anything that is like even remotely controversial in a thumbnail can get like somebody in the comment section being like,
Wait.
your title says it's the best Pokemon and the image is in Eternatus, so like I think you're dumb and you're wrong, and you know what I mean. So like,
Can we Brady, I hate to ask you as the blessed editor, but is there any way you could put up the thumbnail that Michael made in DC with you the other day?
I was thinking about this with Brady. Me and Brady were just talking about something just talking in the middle of the night one night, right? And I was waiting to work for one of my clients that I'm working for. And while I was waiting for them to give me images, I was just like, man, I'm in like thumbnail making mode. Let me make a thumbnail for a video that just hasn't happened yet or that no one's going to make. And like I took a picture of Pikachu on the battlefield, highlighted the Pokemon switch, like the switching Pokemon button, a big red arrow to the switching Pokemon button with text that goes, Game Freak's worst mistake.
And it's just the word Pokemon.
Yeah, I flipped Pikachu's smile upside down and shit, made him all mad.
it's got the fucking Hunter like
Leorio staring at you.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it, I was like, this like unironically gives the same vibes as some of the videos that pop off, where it's like Pokemon Sword and Shield review, and the thumbnail just says like not good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, Radical Soda video. It's like not
but
good.
it's the same vibes where it's like okay, intentionally controversial statement, for the purpose of attracting people to it to either agree or disagree, because both of those are an engagement.
Yeah,
I hate those thumbnails, not because they're controversial, but because they're really poorly designed. You put 2 words on a screen. Good job.
Well, I think specifically for like the Sword and Shield like Radical Soda not good video, I think that was definitely like a bait of people getting people to agree. Because there is always this sentiment of new Pokemon game equals bad because it's not like the Ruby and Sapphire you grew up on. It's too easy.
Yeah.
It's too easy, guys. But
there's always somebody to appeal to with it. You can, dude, you literally make 2 videos. I think somebody's done this before too, where you make 2 videos. One that's like Pokemon is the best game ever created, and the next video is Pokemon is the worst game ever created.
Oh my god! Okay, so Video Game Donkey is one of the like most insane satirical.
I love Donkey.
He's so fucking funny because his satire is so thick and his sarcasm is so thick you can never tell when this man is joking or not. He released 2 separate videos. One was a review of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and one was a review of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And they were the like exact same script for both, except he switched the adjectives to be positive or negative. And it was hilarious.
That's so funny.
It was so fucking funny.
Highly recommend watching those. Really
but
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is a baby game made for dumb babies.
Yeah, literally.
Literally what he said.
Slide.
Pokemon
Let's Go Pikachu is the greatest game ever created for genius high IQ minds. Look at Pikachu using Slizzly Slide or whatever.
That's literally what it was. It was hilarious.
That's really funny.
I love content making fun of crazy people content.
I think it's very and this is like the vocal minority that people like to talk about. People that are just like dumbasses or just like have really bad opinions tend to pipe up about them more often than not. So you have like people being like
me with Dynamax.
Yeah. No, not you. You're not vocal about it. You're not one of the dumbasses, but wait, no, we had you're supposed to have fucking a character arc. Yes, last episode. You don't like Dynamax anymore.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that Dynamax. Am I right?
You fumbled the bag. You're going against the scripts. What is wrong with you?
Sweating.
But yeah, no.
It's
like very often, more often than not, if you're asking for opinions on people, there'll be a lot more people with bad opinions more often than not, just because they're more open to like sharing their opinion because they think they're right and nobody else is sharing their sentiment.
Yeah, it's a kind of survey bias. It's a kind of survey bias, yeah. Because if you make a voluntary survey, the people who have very strong opinions are going to be the ones who want to take the survey. The people who are in the middle aren't going to.
Because people that like have a less like popular opinion will be more likely to say their opinion because it's like, oh, well, nobody else is sharing the same opinion as me.
The layman's not, talking about this, so I must be right.
Yeah,
and like
not how that works.
And there's like a reason why your opinion isn't popular, but yeah, and that's like just sort of something to be said about like people on the internet just being weird when they like reply to people or comments and stuff. Like recently, Ash had an experience on Twitter. We spoke about this on M4B a little bit.
What y'all did? I'm gonna have to watch that video.
Yeah, we came up to like this sort of a sentiment of, I think people on the internet are weird. Why the fuck reply? What's the point? Nothing you said was of substance. It wasn't funny, it wasn't useful. You were just essentially making fun of somebody on the internet because they share a different opinion than you. That's what I'm doing right now, actually. It's funnily enough. But also,
you
I'm
are making fun of people. I said a Fire Emblem game that is considered easy was actually a little difficult for me. And guess what happened? No retweets, but like 20 replies of people saying the same thing. This game was easy. And it was funny. I was expecting, like, Dieter, what did you comment? You commented something like... What did you comment? I don't remember, but it was something funny.
I don't remember.
It was something funny, and then like Paul commented, said I was expecting funny comments from my friends, but instead I have no retweets and like 20 replies of people saying you're actually just really bad at the video game.
It's like, come on, dude. Like,
I didn't expect tweet left at target. Oh, you said use an S, it'll work. Yeah.
It was like it you're just trying to like.
Oh, yeah.
Using S.
You're
Dude, I
just
love
trying to.
Ines. He's so awesome.
He is
You're just,
awesome.
you're just trying to make a tweet so your friends can make fun of you, but then these fucking nerd emoji looking asses on Twitter.com who play a fucking Fire Emblem and that's their whole personality come up to you and say, actually, the game is easy.
Brady, our whole personality is playing Pokemon. It's okay.
I was gonna say no. To piggyback off of that, I think Brady's niche on VGC YouTube is nerd emoji haters. Like you want the type of players or like Pokemon players in your comment section that are like not super casual. You know what I mean? You want the ones that are not gonna be. On the contrary, I am a nerd emoji farmer.
No. Like
after every like Pokemon Direct drop, or like after every the day before, we all know a Pokemon like a Scarlet Violet Direct is gonna happen or something like that, right? I'll tweet the most generic shit that makes sure it has the word Pokemon, Scarlet Violet, new mechanic, VGC or like BDSP or like some shit like that, right? I'll make sure to tweet that the day before, and that shit always exactly what Ash said, right? 0 retweets, but like 50 comments.
I want
because it just hits algorithm easy.
I want people to be like people, not just like hollow husks of a person going like, oh, actually, you should have clicked that move. It's like, dude, if you're gonna comment something of substance instead of like just saying, oh, you should have done this, or like, you know,
hindsight's 2020, motherfucker.
Literally,
it's like, damn, that's crazy. I'm the one sitting here making the content, and you're just sitting here at home, and you're like, essentially, like, what's it called? What? Fuck, I'm blanking. What's the
living vicariously through you?
It's like the.
Was that not
backseat gaming? Backseat gaming.
Backseat gaming.
Essentially.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
They're just backseating the fucking
content that has already happened. Like in a live stream, people do that. Like we'll backseat, and that's at least a little bit more understandable than commenting on a YouTube video that has already been like made and produced.
Go back to this thing you already fucking finished. Change what you did.
I think this is a double-edged sword of content creation, right? Because you can lean into that, and people do. Why do you think big YouTubers will mispronounce Pokemon names? Because it's a free 30 comments saying
Venusaur.
You said Gyarados wrong. It's Gyarados, not Gyarados, right? Like,
I love Venusaur. I love Venusaur.
It's fucking the Kameyamama from Fortnite.
Kameyamama from Fortnite. What the fuck?
And it's like, it's like, dude, go fuck yourself. I really don't want to deal with dumbasses. Just like, it's a Kamehameha, guys, not emoji. Actually, Goku is stronger than Vegeta in Fortnite because
hate motherfuckers who comment but could he beat Goku.
Be funny, like just be funny or useful or anything of substance. That isn't just like I'm gonna try to correct this person, not emoji.
Yeah, unless someone asks for advice, then generally chances are people don't want the advice.
Who
and
fucking
also,
asks, brother?
PSA,
like,
I know,
especially not on that.
Yeah, a quick PSA. Even though this is coming out after Worlds, this is for any official Pokemon stream in the future. Close Twitch chat. Close YouTube live chat if that's even on there.
Is Wolfie playing?
Literally, it is all. Wolfie's great. Wolfie's bad. Here's my Pokemon Go friend code. VGC sucks. I hate legendaries. These are all hackers. Just close it. Just close it, and your life will be so much better. Your skin will be clear. You will be everything will be fantastic. It's official Pokemon Twitch chat drives me crazy. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
And it's like a fucking Twitch chat of 12-year-olds, right? Like,
yeah, true.
It's like something to be
I don't
said
blame
about,
them, right? I'm never gonna blame these people for like their entire existence being Pokemon or like adding no substance to anything, right? Because like the internet, dude, I don't care about what people are, talking about.
Just
in response to stuff. It's very easy to brush off for me, is what I'm saying.
I agree. Just like, don't make me have to deal with you.
Yeah, the block button is a wonderful thing, I must say.
the mute button is also a very good thing, especially if it's like someone in the community that you like have to interact with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All of that said, hey, comment section, who would win in a fight, a million lions or all of the Pokemon?
No, it's a billion. It's a billion lions, and they would absolutely fucking win.
Actually, Pokemon wins because Lucario's 700 degrees thousand is part of the sun.
Listen, all I'm saying, lions are like, that's like the pick. Nerd emoji is the Pokemon. Just saying.
I am the
True.
nerd emoji.
Yes.
Fuck
This is
you're a
facts.
nerd emoji.
I
was saying Pokemon.
You're a lion picker if you're like, T lion funny.
Yeah, it's like, this is a good joke.
Like, if you're sweating your ass off and like running damage calcs, bro, you're too far. You've gone too far.
I remember when
what
that
are they
meme
gonna
was
do
first
about the flyers?
when that meme was circulating again. They jump. When that meme was circulating again, I would get in a heated fucking arguments with you, Dieter.
Nerd emoji.
And it was all
like
for jokes.
point.
It was all for jokes, and that was fun about it.
It's somebody with a point versus somebody that didn't ask, basically. That's what it always is.
Yeah, I think it's very funny when people like legitimately take it seriously. Like you can, there's a line between argue side Pokemon and play along with the joke, and then there is like people who are like, you're stupid, like the lions would never. It's like, shut the fuck up, loser.
Khatru has like spouted this knowledge to me before, and it's like, I'm the nerd emoji. He said to me before, there's two people in this argument: the Pokemon side and the people who don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, damn, you're right. I care about this a little bit too much. I'm still on the Pokemon side, but you know,
it's because we're Pokemon fans. We like to talk about all the knowledge that we have about Pokemon to anyone who will
Brady,
listen.
I have a lot
hates
of
the nerd
knowledge
emojis
about
because he is a nerd emoji.
Yeah.
I'm not a nerd emoji.
And I hate what I've become.
Kidding.
I'm not gonna gaslit into thinking I'm a nerd
Listen.
emoji, dude. I hate nerd emojis.
You may
Listen,
have a
I'm
lot
not
of knowledge
gaslighting
on
you. You just
Pokemon.
are.
You have a lot
No.
of knowledge.
No,
on
I'm kidding.
Pokemon.
That's gaslighting.
Insanity. What were you saying, Dieter?
I don't. Did you know the average lion is 1.8 meters long? I guess.
Did you just Google lion
Remember
facts?
that? No, I know that one because I calculated how many lions it would take, like single file line, to cross Russia, and let me tell you, not even close to 1 billion. All right.
This information is
Wow.
highly valuable.
Dude, lion ladders.
That was
The
lion
lion
ladders are
ladders.
insane. They could definitely reach the moon. Like that's a lot of lions.
Do you
Oh,
know
dude.
how far away the moon is, Dieter?
1 billion lions worth at least.
How many meters is a lion?
Hold on.
1.8
Okay.
on average.
Distance from Earth to moon. I'm being the nerd emoji, but
Wait,
for
I'm on the edge of my
astronomy
seat.
shit. Okay,
I'm
I
on the
need
edge of my
meters
seat.
into
Hold on,
miles.
because if this number is less than
Could
1
they-
billion, I'm on
I'm
Team
like-
Khatru.
No, I'm like pretty sure like lions could reach the moon in a
It was
in a
what,
single file
1.8?
line.
1.8?
1.8 meters, yeah.
1.8 meters. Okay, so this
Times
number.
1
Times 1
billion.
billion.
How many zeros is in a billion?
A billion?
Thanks.
Got you.
Sorry, 9 zeros.
It's
right?
9 zeros, yeah.
Okay.
Nerd. How'd you know that?
I went
Because
to
1 million
fucking.
is 6 zeros.
I went to university for
public
math.
school?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Oh,
I
that'll do
didn't.
it.
I dropped it. I
Damn.
dropped it, but you know, I went there. I did the highest level math in high school as well.
4 math?
That's based.
I was learning about
Okay,
physics,
actually,
even though I didn't do physics. at
that is
school.
really funny. The 1 billion lions could lion ladder to the moon. I underestimated
Team
1
Lion.
billion
I'm on
lions.
Because I
Team Lion.
remember, no, I remember because I was talking about how they could A, reach the moon, and B, wrap around it multiple times.
Yeah, you're
Because there's
right.
so many fucking lions.
They could.
Okay.
So, oh my god, here's what you do. If you're the lions, you ladder up to the moon, you wrap around the moon, and then pull the moon to the earth and use menacing moonrise maelstrom on all of the Pokemon.
True!
And then you use Lunala, and you call it Zamoon, and you're Gru.
You are
know what
Gru.
you know what you do?
Minions, Rise of Gru. Full
Lunala,
circle.
you bite it, bro.
Huh?
Oh,
Bite the
yo,
dark
by
type
the way,
move, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
By the way, funniest thing about like moons and lions and shit, 0 Solgaleo at Worlds, and there is some Lunala. I'm so happy.
That is funny. I didn't think
Fuck
that.
Solgaleo.
Dialga's the
London,
big...
using London.
Oh my god, stop with the London!
We're using London in London.
What do you mean, Ash? It's the popular combination of the Lunala Pokemon, the Lun, that's where you get that, right?
Oh
and then
my-
the
it's not-
Groudon Pokemon, Dun, that's where London comes
London,
from, right?
Oh my
That's not what
god.
it's
Oh, we're in London. We're in London.
Is that why you've been fucking saying that all the time?
No. I've been saying London like repeatedly during like world streams, and then I came up with the joke of, oh, it's a Lunadon, dude. Imagine, because then London would win, and then Atrix stole my joke, but I'm fine with it because there's like some.
I put it on Twitter.
Just
'cause I'm a
we'll
dickhead.
be watching the games like, and it's
Oh,
like
we're
it's
using Dialga in London.
he just jokes like that. Yes, he's starting
Oh,
British.
Dialga in London.
Because
Oh.
brain is completely rotted.
Because it's like 1 a.m. for me, 3 a.m. for Michael, and how late is it for you, Brady?
It's like 6 or 7.
8 o'clock or some
Like
shit.
6 or
Yeah, it's
7
like not late at
PM.
all, and he's like completely brain rotted.
It's London. Oh, it's London.
Or you using
Ah,
Dialga
London.
in London?
Oh, I'm using Dialga in London.
I
Wow.
thought it was a reference to a video.
Wow.
And I just started saying it.
Wow.
I just started saying it. It was so scary. It was possessed by a British person.
I like, wow. That was a good response.
It's so fucking funny, dude.
Man, I'm just sitting here fucking... I don't even know.
I'm sorry, we've been talking.
Okay, London. No, I mean to that. The
Oh,
fucking
to
response to
London.
that. I don't know what to say there.
Playing Dialga
Right.
in London.
We're at the
Oh,
World
where do we
Championships and we're using London. Oh, it's a goal. It's a
Where do we
goal.
want- Where do we want? Shut the fuck up over there. Jesus Christ. Where do we want Worlds 2023 to be? Because it's not going to be in London.
Oh, I didn't
Not
think about
London.
that. It's gonna
Bring
be.
your
It's gonna be
son.
TBH.
Spain.
Run it, London.
TBH should be in Toronto, and then you guys should go. That'd be
True.
so cool.
It's gonna be in
Dude,
Spain though.
Dude, it's like almost like confirmed January. I'm going over to the US.
Yeah.
I are
Me too.
probably going to the San Diego regionals. That'd be kind of
Yes, I'm so excited for San Diego.
Michael, take me with you.
Dude, I might be the convoy. I might pick up like 5 people to go to California.
Dude, like
Hell
yeah.
we all hang
Wait,
out.
are you
in-
planning on flying to Cali? I assume
Planning,
so.
yes, but if I do end up taking my car, I might be able to pull 4 people. Who knows?
road trip with?
Oh, I gotta get a
Peter.
fucking passport.
Oh, that would also complicate things.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna
How
try
long
to
does
get.
it take?
We'll try to get that organized. That's in like 5 months, so that's plenty of time to like save and organize everything.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
ask for leave. Smile.
Yep.
So, potentially IRL Rot 1 episode.
Ooh.
True.
We gotta get Marcos
Potential.
down there too.
Oh, we should let Marcos know. So
We
he
forgot
can-
he existed for a second.
I think he said he had a plan to go to all of the regionals as well. So,
Yeah.
or at least he wants to. So
Ooh.
he'd at least be there for the weekend.
I'm so excited. After no regionals being in my state to having one like relatively close to me, like I could just take a train and then get a hotel room. Like, oh, I'm so excited.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm so hyped.
Yeah, Anime Los Angeles, I'm gonna be there.
Oh yeah, true.
San Diego regionals, I'm gonna be there.
You want to know who I hope
Your
is...
mom's house, I'm gonna be there.
You want to know?
Hey, yo.
Do you want to know who I hope will be at San Diego regionals?
I doubt
Your
he's in the
mom.
regional decks.
But you hope that he's here. It's Stackataka.
My
What's
good
up,
friend
everybody?
Stackataka. He is
Oh
my
my
best
God.
friend. He will be at San Diego. I'm gonna
Wait,
keep
I
calling it
did the
San
nerd
Diego.
emoji thing. He's not gonna be in the regional deck.
Look, it's okay to
Oh
nerd.
no.
Okay, it's okay to nerd emoji sometimes, but if you're shouting into a void and nobody cares or nobody asked, I think that's when the issue
The
arises.
key is someone
Listen, you don't
asked.
know
I
about
think
my
the
hidden.
biggest thing.
You
I
don't.
think
You don't know about my alt Twitter account that's like DynamaxFan420, and I'm under everyone's comment section being like, "Bring back the National Dex. Dynamax is the best mechanic ever."
I don't want National Dex back. Actually, I hope that Gen 5 and Gen 6 dies in a hole.
Fuck up. What were you gonna say, Dieter? Never mind.
Stack Attacka, am I right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of stack attackers, thank you for subscribing to Patreon. Subscribers of Patreon. One of them is Khatru. Hi, Khatru.
Oh
You
my
are?
god, that is
Hi.
true. You did do that. I forgot you did that.
That's so high
Yeah,
of you.
'cause-
Thank you.
They were like, yo, we record Melee stuff. And I was like, what? And I go on to Patreon and immediately...
Yeah, we record Melee stuff.
Have not
Team
seen a
building
single
coming
episode
soon,
of
by
that,
the way. Team building on Patreon coming soon.
Ooh, yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Someone
down.
requested that, and we're down to do that.
I'm down for that.
Probably for Series 13.
Yeah, baby.
Maybe. We still need to figure that out. Because we expect.
No, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah, we
I'm
can
doing it.
Do it. Anyway, Patreon times. Thank you to Khatru. Hi, Khatru. Tracy Carlton, Ken Marco, Palmer, Professor Gems, Ryan, and Turja for subscribing to the Patreon, as well as everybody else. Hope you're enjoying the content fair. We're going to be doing team building eventually.
Yes.
But not all the teams we build, because I want to do that on my Patreon.
Brady's got a
Hey,
Patreon too.
I don't have a Patreon. I'm just gonna do it. You don't have to be there.
You're just going to do
It could be me, Khatru, Ash, Patreon.
Yeah,
That'd be
dude, I'm
crazy.
down. I'm down.
He's
Also,
paying for his own
don't get any ideas of a Patreon people. Khatru is our friend.
content. You are my friend.
Hey, Patreon.
Yeah.
Yo, we're at one podcast episode. None of the 4 hosts are there. It's all of the patrons.
It's just we just put them in a call.
You just put them in a room and be
Awkwardly
like,
getting a call
record.
with some fucking people I've never talked to in my life. Just just do a just talk about stuff.
Yeah.
That's like a social experiment.
Yeah, oh my god.
That's a social experience. Yeah, no kidding.
The social experiment episode.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for the watching.
Yes, thank you.
Hope you enjoy the World Championships at
Yep.
London.
London. I hope something
London.
cool wins.
I'll ring your son in the London.
Wait, one last note. I forgot to mention it. If y'all didn't watch the opening ceremony, find it and watch the opening ceremony because
true.
they did a very cool 3D animation for it that had a reference to past worlds and it was so fucking hype. So watch that if you haven't.
It was
done that.
amazing.
I want to make an edit
Very
of
well
it.
made.
I want to make an edit of it where it has the arcade intro in the background instead.
Oh, the misery.
Yeah.
Oh, the misery.
Everybody want to
Be my enemy.
Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Come on.